Hello, and thank you for joining us today for our first product premiere of 2022. As always, we love kicking off the year with CES as we roll out new products and preview some of the next generation technologies we've been working on. It's never been a more exciting time to be in the semiconductor business. We are in a high performance computing megacycle today. From digital transformation in businesses to AI and supercomputing to the devices that we rely on for school and work, computing has never been more essential to our daily lives. And we see this trend only increasing in the years ahead. Whether in PCs, the cloud, gaming, or supercomputers, AMD is all about pushing the envelope on high performance computing. And as a result, AMD products are everywhere. We focus on deep code development with our partners to build solutions for today's most demanding experiences and challenges. It all starts in the cloud, where AMD powers the services that connect billions and helps make us all more productive from virtually anywhere and at any time. Microsoft Teams and 365, Meta, Tencent Meeting, Twitter, Zoom, and many more use our EPYC processors. And in the enterprise, leading Fortune 500 companies are increasingly selecting EPYC to power their infrastructure. And as you all know, we just love PCs. The last few years have seen tremendous innovation, and our next generation Ryzen and Radeon processors will raise the bar for the experiences we can expect from commercial, creator, and gaming PCs. We also love gamers because they're always looking for more performance to enable the most immersive experience possible, which is why we're so proud that our Ryzen and Radeon technologies power the best experiences from PCs to game consoles to cloud gaming. In automotive, we've also partnered with Tesla to enable the next generation of in-dash infotainment. And in phones, our partnership with Samsung will enable new mobile gaming experiences as we bring low-power RDNA 2 graphics to their next-generation flagship SoCs. Now, turning to PCs. We've seen remarkably strong growth in PCs over the last 2 years, with overall shipments increasing 30% and notebook shipments growing by an amazing 49%. And as a result, we shipped a record 350 million PCs in 2021 as an industry. Today, we're going to focus on what comes next for PCs, including new notebook APUs and GPUs, desktop GPUs, and Ryzen desktop processors. Let's get started with our new Ryzen mobile processors and next-generation notebooks. Since launching our first Ryzen mobile processors at CES in 2018, we have consistently executed our multi-generational roadmap and delivered a new Ryzen mobile processor every year. As a result, we have built deep partnerships with all of the top PC OEMs, as they have also expanded their adoption of Ryzen mobile in each new generation. In 2021, our partners launched more than 150 premium ultra-thin commercial and gaming designs, resulting in AMD achieving record mobile processor market share. Now, it's time for what's next. Today, I'm proud to launch our AMD Ryzen 6000 series mobile processors that deliver leadership performance, battery life, and much, much more. We have so much new technology in the 6000 series. It starts with an updated Zen 3 Plus CPU core optimized specifically to deliver leadership performance per watt for notebooks. And I know this is one the community has been requesting. For the first time, we are bringing RDNA 2 graphics to our notebook APUs. The RDNA 2 graphics upgrade brings a massive increase in performance compared to our prior generation, and is the same graphics IP powering the latest generation consoles, high-end gaming PCs, and Teslas. For increased performance and greater power efficiency, Ryzen 6000 APUs are built using TSMC's 6nm process technology. And to enable our partners to build the ultimate notebooks, we paired our leadership mobile processor with the latest in memory and connectivity technologies, including low-power DDR5 memory, USB 4, and Wi-Fi 6E. The performance is just amazing. Ryzen 6000 powered notebooks feature our fastest Ryzen processor ever. With boost speeds up to 5 gigahertz, we're delivering an average of 1.3x faster performance compared to the 5000 series across a wide range of compute-intensive benchmarks. And with an RDNA 2 graphics built in, it's a massive leap, double the performance. This is just an enormous generational uplift compared to our Ryzen 5000 mobile processors, which were already the best available. Now, looking at the application performance compared to our prior generation, Ryzen 6000 APUs deliver up to 69% faster video editing, more than double the 3D rendering performance, and double the 1080p gaming performance. We've also worked closely with our customers and partners to enable unique security features. To better address the evolving security threats facing the industry, I'm very proud to announce that Ryzen 6000 series will be the first PC processors that integrate the Microsoft Pluton security processor. Our code development work with Microsoft eliminates entire attack vectors on notebooks, better protecting critical data like system credentials, user identities, encryption keys, and personal information. The Microsoft Pluton processor, combined with our other security features, delivers the most innovative security in a PC processor. Now, the performance and security are great, but when it comes to notebooks, battery life is so important. And this is where the efficiency of our Zen 3 Plus core and 6nm process technology really shine. We've made significant design optimizations and enhancements in our Ryzen 6000 processors to deliver leadership performance per watt, including an all-new adaptive power control framework and new power management features that will enable up to 24 hours of video playback on a single charge. Put all of that together, and you simply have the world's best all-around notebook processor. To show you Ryzen 6000 in action for the very first time and tell you a bit more, here's Jason Banta, General Manager of our OEM PC business.
Thank you, Lisa. At the heart of Ryzen is Zen, AMD's award-winning core architecture driving the computing revolution. In 2021, we launched the highly successful Ryzen 5000 with the high-performance Zen 3 core. It set the performance standard for gaming, content creation, and productivity in premium notebooks. In Ryzen 6000, we introduced the Zen 3 Plus core, bringing into perfect balance high performance and incredible efficiency. For Zen 3 Plus, we deliver stronger performance that can really be felt by gamers, creators, and professionals. At the same time, that performance uplift needed to come with substantial core power reduction. This enables longer battery life, reduced fan noise, and a cooler notebook in those Ryzen 6000 platforms. 50 new power management features were implemented since our Ryzen 5000 platform. We developed a brand new set of deep sleep states to take the core to an extremely low power state in between operations. And finally, we re-architected our system management firmware to be smarter. Our new adaptive power management can learn from the OS and utilizes more on-die sensors to adjust speed more quickly and accurately. AMD is the only team that can deliver a performance core and an efficient core in the same core. Now let's see what it can do. The Zen 3 core shines in cases where performance really matters. We've upped our game in raw APU horsepower, logging substantial gains in both single-thread and multi-thread compute. Cinebench R23 single-thread has improved by 11%, and multi-thread has improved by 28%. A combination of improved frequency and enhanced clock residency delivers performance across the most demanding applications. But when we translate that to real productivity and content creation applications, the result is even stronger. PC Mark 10 Extended, which blends a suite of real-world applications, shows a 28% gain compared to our Ryzen 5000 series product. These Ryzen 6000 performance gains also come with exceptional battery life in the latest laptop designs. Today's laptops are becoming a critical part of our lives, from virtual meetings to streaming and creating. But nothing is more frustrating than a noisy fan or a low battery warning during an important Zoom call or a thrilling Netflix episode. Therefore, we put power consumption front and center in Zen 3 Plus. Over a 30% system power reduction when running Microsoft Teams, 40% when playing Netflix. These improvements mean a quieter, cooler system and the battery life to ensure your laptop lasts. Ryzen 6000 also brings the most advanced graphic engine available in a laptop. For the first time, we are bringing the incredible RDNA graphics architecture into a mobile APU. The Ryzen 6000 graphics engine is simply phenomenal. It offers up to 12 RDNA 2 compute units, setting a new standard for APU graphics. It is the first mobile APU to support hardware ray tracing. Compared to Ryzen 5000 graphics, the RDNA 2 engine supports a 2x larger cache. The overall graphics engine is 50% larger than the prior generation of Ryzen Mobile. And Ryzen 6000 is optimized for Fidelity FX Super Resolution and Microsoft DirectX 12 Ultimate. The combination of Zen 3 Plus, RDNA 2, and FSR enables the dream of true 1080p AAA gaming on an ultra-thin APU-only notebook. We told you that Ryzen 6000 delivers twice the performance of Ryzen 5000. But let's look at it against other products in market. We see it as significantly faster than the integrated Xe graphics available in the Tiger Lake 1165 G7 notebook. But let's look at it against discrete solutions in market as well. Annually, over 19 million notebooks are sold with an entry-class discrete GPU, such as the GeForce MX450. That adds system price and reduces battery life in your notebook. Ryzen 6000 APU graphics also beats that MX450 discrete graphics hands down. But Ryzen 6000 graphics gets even better. Last year, we launched Fidelity FX Super Resolution. This technology unlocks faster frame rates through real-time upscaling of game content. We're bringing this capability to the Ryzen 6000 APU. For this next demo, I want to show you Far Cry 6, a AAA title recently released from Ubisoft, and here we'll compare the Ryzen 7 6800U running with Fidelity FX Super Resolution on and off to show a dramatic difference in frame rate. 59 frames per second average of gaming performance on this exciting, visually rich title. This represents over a 50% gain, really showing the power of FSR on an APU. But this is not just the case with one title. These AAA results spread across the games we tested on Ryzen 6000. Here we focused on some of the more intense gaming titles in the market today. This is what only AMD can do in a notebook. By bringing together the best core, graphics, and software, we unlock a new paradigm in pure APU gaming. Far Cry 6, Call of Duty Vanguard, and Godfall, demanding AAA titles. True 60 FPS, 1080p, AAA gaming on an ultra-thin APU is now possible with Ryzen 6000. Ryzen 6000 also introduces an all-new connected laptop platform. First, there's an all-new high-speed USB 4. This delivers 2x the transfer speed compared to USB 3.2. With USB 4, a 4K movie can be transferred in under 7 seconds. And the USB 4 ecosystem is emerging rapidly with advanced docks, SSDs, and displays leading that charge. We're excited to be an early adopter, helping to enable that ecosystem. PCIe Gen 4 enables the latest generation of mobile GPUs, NVMe drives to their full potential, with twice the speed of PCIe Gen 3. Most notably, The Radeon 6000 series lineup of GPUs supports this high-speed interface from top to bottom, ensuring that phenomenal GPUs won't get starved for data. We've enabled the latest DDR5 or LPDDR5 on all Ryzen 6000 platforms to ensure the RDNA 2 engine is properly fed, delivering the optimal graphics experience. And this is truly a connected platform. Our deep partnership with a number of wireless providers ensures fast, responsive Wi-Fi 6 and Wi-Fi 6E solutions are available on Ryzen 6000 laptops. And finally, Ryzen 6000 rocks an all-new display engine, delivering the richest visuals of any notebook platform. HDMI 2.1 and DisplayPort 2 are available, as well as the latest video streaming standards, such as AV1. The Ryzen 6000 capabilities at a platform level are simply incredible. However, the system experience is truly what matters. We've partnered with PC OEMs and the team at Microsoft to ensure the most premium components are enabled and optimized in Ryzen-based laptops. From high-end storage to displays to wireless, we partner to ensure the Ryzen 6000 experience is exceptional. To introduce you to this incredible lineup of partner notebooks, let me hand it back to Lisa.
Thank you, Jason. Now let's look at how our OEM partners are bringing Ryzen 6000 to market. I'm excited to start by showing you the brand new and exclusive Lenovo ThinkPad Z. The ThinkPad Z brings the best of everything we offer with Ryzen 6000 to an all-new ThinkPad. AMD and Lenovo co-designed the ThinkPad Z to enable the ultimate collaboration laptops for business users with the most advanced security and new features, including premium OLED displays, a full HD camera, Dolby Atmos audio, and a 3D haptic touchpad. Look for these ultra-premium business notebooks starting this spring. In addition to the ThinkPad Z, we have a record number of premium commercial, consumer, and gaming notebook designs powered by Ryzen 6000 on the way this year. In fact, more than 200 premium designs are coming from Acer, Asus, Dell, HP, Lenovo, and Razer. We can't wait for these systems to launch. They're truly some of the best notebooks ever. And to power all those different notebooks, we have 20 different Ryzen 6000 mobile processors optimized for ultra-thin, commercial, and gaming designs. And you should see the first Ryzen 6000 notebooks starting in February. Okay, now let's shift our focus to high-performance GPUs. For that, I'd like to introduce AMD Fellow and Corporate Vice President, Laura Smith.
Thank you, Lisa. 2021 was a great year for Radeon. Our goal is gaming leadership across the ecosystem, and the journey continues to be exciting. We architected RDNA 2 graphics for performance scaling, performance per watt leadership, and for broad technology adoption. RDNA 2 is the backbone of the RX 6000 series graphics lineup. We first introduced the incredible 4K performance of the RX 6900 XT through to the RX 6600 series, enabling high performance 1080p gaming and features for PC gamers. Gaming is an immersive experience, and a great gaming graphics card needs a great display and software to deliver the complete experience. We continue to work with display partners, and the AMD FreeSync ecosystem has grown beyond 2,000 displays. In addition, we're certifying even more premium displays, featuring 8K resolutions and displays with refresh rates up to 480 Hz. And we're actively working with partners like Samsung Display to certify AMD FreeSync Premium Pro on QD OLED displays. For the benefit of nearly all game developers, graphics hardware, and gamers, we launched our open source upscaling technology, Fidelity FX Super Resolution, which gives an unprecedented performance improvements to compatible games. At the end of 2021, we had over 45 games supporting FSR, and another 22 are expected in the first half of this year. FSR is one of the most rapidly adopted technologies in the industry. 2021 was also the year Radeon returned to gaming laptops. Leveraging the highly efficient and high-performance RDNA 2 architecture, we saw product releases from top OEMs featuring the Radeon RX 6000M series graphics. Now, let's jump into 2022 and the new technologies and products we have to share with you. Over the last few years, there has been incredible growth in gaming laptops, and ultra-thin gaming laptops are now the fastest growing segment at a rate that is 3 times faster than traditional gaming laptops. Today, we are introducing the AMD Radeon RX 6000S. This series is specifically built for thin and light gaming laptops. These GPUs are optimized for power efficiency and enhanced with new performance per watt technologies, pushing high performance in the most compact devices. 20% thinner, weighing less than 4.5 pounds. As I mentioned, last year we introduced the Radeon RX 6000M series lineup for traditional gaming laptops. This year, we're growing the offerings. We are introducing faster performance graphics solutions with faster memory and higher game clocks. And we are also expanding the reach of the models in this series with a new discrete GPU. This new GPU is built on 6nm technology designed for low power gaming. Today, we are announcing a whole lot of new AMD Radeon mobile GPUs to bring the best experience to every gaming laptop. For the Slim line, we have 3 models, averaging over 80 to 100 frames per second in the latest AAA and eSport gaming titles. For the M series, we're introducing the new RX 6850M XT, our fastest GPU for extreme gaming laptops. And new 6650 models, delivering up to 20% more performance over the original 6600M. And a brand new GPU for gamers, available in 2 models, the AMD Radeon RX 6300M and the 6500M. For our desktop gamers, today we are introducing a new 6nm GPU that brings RDNA 2 graphics to even more gamers. The AMD Radeon RX 6500 XT. This graphics card has the fastest sustained GPU clock rates ever at over 2.6 gigahertz, includes 16 hardware ray accelerators, 16 megabytes of Infinity Cache, and supports the full suite of Adrenalin software features. Let's take a look at the performance of the RX 6500 XT. Almost half of desktop gamers are playing on a GTX 1650, RX 570 class, or lower GPU. Games play best with the newest technology, and the RX 6500 XT graphics card is a substantial upgrade, showing an uplift of up to 59% faster frame rates than your previous graphics card in AAA and esports gaming. And the Radeon RX 6500 XT is optimized with our full suite of gaming technologies to supercharge the gaming experience, pushing frame rates at high settings well above 60 frames per second with Fidelity FX Super Resolution. In these 3 titles, gamers can get up to 46% higher frame rates. Let's talk about pricing and availability. The Radeon RX 6500 XT partner designs will be available January 19th, starting at $199. As exciting as 2021 was for AMD Radeon, our engineers are delivering an even broader graphics portfolio for 2022. From 8 models introduced last year, we are delivering on our promise to offer a full portfolio of graphics solutions. With a completely new Slim series lineup for thin and light gaming, even faster premium mobile graphics solutions, and new discrete graphics, accessible for even more gamers. Today, altogether, we are increasing the number of Radeon RX 6000 models to over 18. With the over 300 solutions from system integrators, graphics card partners, and OEM designs, 2022 is going to be a great year for all gamers and do-it-yourselfers. I'm excited to introduce Frank Azor to tell you more about Radeon software and new AMD gaming solutions.
Thank you, Laura. At AMD, we're committed to delivering a solid, stable, feature-rich, and high-performing software experience. In 2021, we introduced 22 new and improved features via our AMD Adrenalin software, including new features like one-click auto overclocking. And we made several updates to popular features like Radeon Chill, Anti-Lag, and AMD Link, just to name a few. We've also introduced performance optimizations, resulting in up to 15% faster frame rates from your Radeon graphics cards, while also delivering tuned drivers for over 40 new game releases on the day they launched. Soon, we'll be rolling out our next major Adrenalin software release, and I'm excited to share with you today some of the new features you'll see in it. As you know by now, Fidelity FX Super Resolution has been a huge success, with support from major studios and new titles are being added weekly. But we challenged ourselves to figure out a way to give you the benefits of FSR for all your games. Well, we've done just that. I'm excited to announce that we've taken our FSR technology and we've integrated it into the next version of the Adrenalin software suite. This new feature, it's called Radeon Super Resolution, and it allows you to get the performance benefits of FSR across nearly every game you own. Radeon Super Resolution can be enabled in 2 easy steps. Simply turn it on in your Adrenalin software, lower the resolution in your game settings, and RSR will take care of the rest, nearly doubling your frame rates. RSR is just one of the awesome new features we have planned for you in this next release. Here's a sneak peek of what more you can expect from the upcoming Adrenalin software release. Radeon graphics users will be able to download the new AMD Adrenalin software starting in Q1 2022. Next, let's talk about AMD Advantage, which we introduced you to last year. With AMD Advantage, we're working to raise the bar of what defines a great gaming laptop experience. We've partnered with OEMs to design best-in-class gaming laptops by providing them with the design framework that ensures the premium performance delivered by our Ryzen CPUs and our Radeon GPUs is felt through all aspects of the laptop's experience. There are 3 key things to know about AMD Advantage laptops. First, we've amplified their gaming performance by optimizing AMD's CPUs and AMD's GPUs with our smart technologies. Second, they come equipped with high refresh rate and premium quality FreeSync displays. And third, we focus on each model's cooling, acoustics, sleep and resume times, battery life performance, and hundreds of other design decisions, making them truly built to game. When you buy an AMD Advantage laptop, you can be certain it's been designed from the ground up to deliver a great gaming and computing experience. Our first AMD Advantage partners launched 7 different designs with us, featuring all AMD hardware and our AMD smart technologies, Smart Shift and Smart Access Memory. As press and analysts have noticed, the AMD Advantage design framework takes the guesswork out of buying a premium gaming PC. And gamers themselves have given us their overwhelmingly positive reviews and ratings on these systems. As we continue to challenge ourselves to raise the bar, I'm excited to introduce you to our 2022 AMD Advantage design framework. This year, AMD Advantage devices will include the new processors and graphics and software you've been introduced to here today, along with several new AMD smart technologies. They'll also include new FreeSync premium displays ranging from 144 Hz to 360 Hz at full HD resolution, and new designs leveraging Quad HD and even 4K screens starting at 120 Hz. And of course, all these laptops are built to game, with a minimum of PCI 4 NVMe drives, at least 16 gigabytes of dual-channel DDR5 memory, and now a portfolio of thin and light designs. To complement our new AMD Ryzen 6000 series CPUs and Radeon GPUs, we've developed a new set of AMD smart technologies to amplify your performance even further in these systems. First, we're making enhancements to our Smart Shift technology. New optimizations for 2022 improve how your laptop shifts power between the CPU and the GPU. Smart Shift Max will deliver increased performance and works better across a broader set of games and workloads than original Smart Shift technology did. For example, in the game Tom Clancy's The Division 2, where the original Smart Shift exhibited no benefits, Smart Shift Max is able to boost performance by an additional 10% when enabled. And in many games that already benefited from Smart Shift, like Strange Brigade, Smart Shift Max is able to double the uplift as compared to the original. Next, let me introduce you to a new feature we call Smart Shift Eco. When you unplug your laptop, this new configurable option automatically runs games on your Ryzen CPU's integrated Radeon graphics, allowing you to game longer than ever when on battery. While plugged in, games will run on the full performance of the laptop's Radeon RX discrete GPU, delivering maximum frame rates. This new automation can mean the difference between gaming for minutes versus hours when on battery. Smart Shift Eco will be available in AMD Advantage laptops later this year. Most gaming and creator laptops today use a hybrid graphics implementation to offer improved battery life. However, there's a performance compromise that comes with these efficiency benefits, as a discrete GPU must be configured to display its graphics through the CPU, introducing latency and therefore lowering frame rates. To solve this, we developed AMD Smart Access Graphics. Smart Access Graphics intelligently switches the display between your Ryzen and Radeon processors to optimize battery life or to enable maximum graphics performance for an additional 15% higher frame rates over traditional hybrid solutions. Now, let's take a look at some of the next generation AMD Advantage laptops featuring these new technologies. We're excited to reveal the newest partner to join the AMD Advantage lineup. Our collaboration with Alienware has led to the development of the most powerful 17-inch AMD Advantage laptop ever built. The Alienware M17R5 features a Ryzen 6980 HX CPU, a Radeon RX 6850M XT GPU, and our latest smart technologies. It's also the first laptop to include AMD Smart Access Graphics. The system comes paired with up to a gorgeous 120 Hz 4K ultra high definition FreeSync premium display with Dolby Vision certification, and Alienware's Cryotech cooling featuring a vapor chamber design and Element 31 thermal interface material. It also comes with an ultra low profile Cherry MX mechanical keyboard. The Alienware M17R5 AMD Advantage Edition raises the bar for enthusiast gaming laptops. 2 years ago, I was on the CES stage proudly introducing the first Asus ROG Zephyrus G14 gaming laptop, and it's been a huge hit in the industry, redefining what is possible in a highly mobile and performant gaming laptop. Today, I'm excited to announce that the next generation of the Zephyrus G14 will feature Ryzen 9 6000 series processors and now include Radeon thin and light mobile graphics, offering GPUs up to a Radeon RX 6800S, along with AMD Smart Shift and Smart Access technologies. This laptop will feature a 14-inch high refresh rate FreeSync Premium certified display as bright as 500 nits. With ROG intelligent cooling and an enhanced anime matrix display option, along with an IR camera, this thin and light laptop weighs less than 3.5 pounds. The industry's first 14-inch AMD Advantage gaming laptop will be available in select regions in Q1. AMD Advantage laptops make choosing a great gaming laptop easy. And as a result, we've received requests from partners around the world to offer their very own branded models. This year, multiple system builder partners such as Origin, ESI, TechJoy, and many others will release a wide array built around the AMD Advantage design framework. Paired with our new Ryzen 6000 series CPUs and up to Radeon RX 6650M XT graphics, and supporting the latest AMD smart technologies, these systems will feature up to a 16-inch Quad HD FreeSync premium display with refresh rates as high as 165 hertz, and they'll be as thin as 19.9 millimeters. Expect to see these laptops launching in the first half of 2022. With AMD Advantage, we're bringing the best gaming laptops to market to keep up with you while you work, create, and play. And the response from gamers has been incredible. I'm excited to announce that in 2022, we'll be launching more than 20 AMD Advantage laptops with our partners. Thank you so much for your time today. Let me hand it back over to Lisa. Happy New Year, and I hope you have a great 2022.
Thanks, Frank and Laura. I can't wait for gamers to get their hands on those new GPUs and Advantage laptops. Now let's close with the desktop PC. Our multi-generational Zen Core roadmap has enabled AMD to deliver leadership desktop processors since we first brought Zen to market as the Ryzen CPU in 2017. Today, tens of millions of enthusiasts, gamers, and creators around the world use Ryzen processors. But we know they always want more performance, and the latest technology. So let's talk about what's next. At Computex last year, we showed you a demo of a Ryzen prototype with 3D V-Cache. We're leading the industry in 3D chiplet technology. Our approach provides over 200 times the interconnect density of 2D chiplets and more than 15 times the density compared to existing 3D stacking solutions. This enables a much more efficient and denser integration using less than 1/3 the energy per signal of competitive approaches. Today, I'm excited to announce that we are bringing 3D chiplet technology to market in our Ryzen CPUs. The Ryzen 7 5800X3D is our first Ryzen processor with 3D V-Cache technology. It features 8 cores, 16 threads, up to 4.5 gigahertz boost, and a large 64 megabytes of 3D cache to go with the 32 megabytes of 2D cache. The 5800X3D drops right into existing AM4 motherboards and delivers a significant boost in gaming performance. Looking at the performance in 1080p gaming, we see a significant increase in performance in many games with the 96 megabytes of L3 cache. Across the entire suite, it delivers an average of 15% more frames per second than our previous fastest gaming processor, the Ryzen 9 5900X. And when compared to the competition's best gaming processor, we're proud to say the combination of the Zen 3 core and AMD 3D V-Cache once again makes Ryzen the fastest gaming CPU in the world. Customers often say they just want a game and want the fastest processor for the job, and the 5800X3D delivers. And I'm happy to say that Ryzen 7 5800X3D will be available starting this spring. Now, I want to give you one more update today on our desktop roadmap. Since 2017, we've introduced 123 processors across 12 different product families in 4 different technologies to the AM4 platform. That is just a remarkable amount of innovation. But as always, we continue to push the envelope, and I'd like to give you a preview of our next-gen CPU and platform. Zen 4 is the next big step. Built on 5-nanometer process technology, Zen 4 will extend our performance and performance per watt leadership in desktop PCs. For the very first time, let me show you our next-generation Ryzen processor. This is the all-new 5-nanometer AMD Ryzen 7000 desktop processor. It's currently running in our labs, and the performance looks incredible. And just as we did with Ryzen 6000 mobile, our next-gen Ryzen desktop processors will be paired with next-generation memory and connectivity technologies to deliver the ultimate experience. In addition to the new Ryzen 7000 CPUs, we're introducing an all-new AM5 platform. AM5 features an LGA socket and includes a support for PCI Express Gen 5, DDR5 memory, and much, much more. Now let's see Ryzen 7000 and Zen 4 in action for the first time. What you're seeing is 1080p gameplay footage of Halo Infinite running on a pre-production 5-nanometer Ryzen processor. To give you an idea of why we're so excited about Zen 4, you can see beautiful gameplay at very high frame rates. And I can tell you that all of those Zen 4 cores are running at 5 gigahertz during this demo. This is the next generation of gaming and PC experiences from AMD. And I'm happy to say that we're on track to bring Ryzen 7000 and AM5 to the market in the second half of this year. Now, to wrap up, it's been fantastic sharing so much innovation with you today. We're bringing leadership products to every segment of the PC market. We'll start with Radeon 6500 XT, available January 19th. The first notebooks powered by our Ryzen 6000 CPUs and Radeon 6000 GPUs will arrive in February. And Ryzen 7 5800X3D will launch in the spring. And we are super excited to launch our next generation Ryzen 7000 desktop CPUs in the second half of 2022. I want to thank all of you who have joined us today on the Product Premiere live stream. We look forward to a great 2022 and seeing you again soon.